In this video, we're going to be talking about the rebluing of a Smith & Wesson Model 10.8. Bluing, or hot rebluing, as commonly referred to, is a process where a gun's surface is prepped with previous treatments removed, disassembled, and then cleaned. And after, it is dipped in a heated chemical tank to create a black oxide finish that helps protect against rust and corrosion. And if done right, it can create a truly beautiful finish for your gun. I have a number of guns on the table here today. Many people will buy stainless steel, of course, which wouldn't apply, but when you're using regular steel, the bluing process is that protective element that you can put on your gun. And as you can see from a number of the ones here, like the special edition Ruger Vaquero, when done properly, a bluing process is absolutely stunning and can change the look and complexion of the gun forever. Now, cold bluing can also be done, and it's typically done at room temperature for touch-up, but it's not typically used to reblue an entire firearm, which results in a less durable finish and can take literally hours to do to get even somewhat semblance of a consistent, even finish. Now, I bought this Smith & Wesson Model 10.8 Please Trade In around 6 years ago with the initial review link listed below. As discussed in the video, these are typically in great functional condition because they're rarely fired and mostly carried, which is why most have a good degree of holster wear, which this one did as well. Now, I love these old revolvers because they simply don't make them like this anymore, and it's a shame. The quality of these Pre-lock Smiths make them not only a quality firearm, but a work of art in many people's eyes. Now, my Model 10 had a great degree of holster wear on the barrel, as well as some slight surface rust, as well as tarnishing on the frame and the back strap of the grip, which is not unusual for police guns. But since I love this revolver so much, I wanted to help return it to its original state. Now, there's a number of gunsmiths that can reblue a gun, but one of my reviewers in the past had mentioned how he had sent back his Smith to Smith & Wesson for rebluing and said it literally looked like new after it was returned a few months later. So that's what I did, and this is the result. It took around $200 and around 3 months from the time that I mailed it into the Smith & Wesson Performance Center to when I got it back, and I couldn't be happier. The finish looks like new again, and it is absolutely beautiful. I also added a pair of VZ grips as well to finish off the gun, and now it's literally one of the most prized revolvers in my safe. So if you have an older revolver that you still shoot and want to bring it back to its glory days, consider a rebluing process like this one, and you won't be disappointed. Now, many collectors of older guns will tell you that it's not good to alter the natural finish, and I wouldn't do this to a gun unless I still shot it and it didn't show signs of early corrosion, like my Model 10 was before rebluing. For example, my Colt Police Positive here is a perfect example of a gun that I didn't need to reblue. It was well cared for its entire life. Some older guns can also be so badly corroded that the time and cost in repairing and then rebluing them may not be worth it as well. So make sure that you talk to a gunsmith before you have any doubts or concerns about the rebluing process. So if you have any additional thoughts or tips or suggestions on rebluing a firearm like this Smith & Wesson Model 10, please add them in the comments section below. And thanks for watching.